Hi, I'm Jack from legalexpert.co.uk. We are personal injury claims specialists. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we offer a no-win, no-fee service. In this video, I'm going to be looking at no-win, no-fee head injury compensation claims. I'll be taking a look at can you claim, how to claim, and how much you may be entitled to if you've been involved in an accident which has resulted in a head injury. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. And if you like this video, please do hit that thumbs up button, as this will help us see what type of content people find helpful. Accidents that involve injuries to the head have the potential to have a very serious impact on a person's well-being. If you've been involved in an accident which has resulted in a head injury because of the negligence of others, you may be entitled to compensation. So, how do you begin the process of claiming for head injury compensation? Well, in order to bring a successful claim for an accident resulting in a head injury, we recommend that you reach out to a no-win, no-fee solicitors that has experience in dealing with head injury accident compensation claims. The good news for you is that we are happy to offer you a completely free, no obligation consultation. We will talk through the accident with you in order to help you establish what your options are. You can speak to us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on 0800 652 7676 or visit our around-the-clock live chat service at legalexpert.co.uk. I'll shortly be going over our brain injury compensation claim amounts table to give you an idea of how much you may be entitled to. But you should bear in mind that the figures that we'll shortly be going over will only be for your injuries alone and do not include any additional sums for things like loss of income from time off work or any other expenses you've incurred because of the accident which has caused your injuries. However, we'll be happy to use our no-win, no-fee calculators, including our head injury compensation calculator, to give you a good idea of how much you may be entitled to for a head injury compensation payout. Following this consultation, we will talk through the accident with you. If we believe that we're able to assist you, we may offer to represent you on a no-win, no-fee basis. This means that there won't be any upfront fees, and most importantly, if your case was to lose, then there's not a penny to pay. If you're asking, how much is a head injury claim worth? Now, you'll be glad to know that I'm now going to take a look at how much you may be able to claim for your head injury in our head injury compensation claim amount table. So in front of us we have the table for head injuries, and included in those is brain injuries, and we're going to start off on the top one, which is very severe brain damage. In cases at the top of this bracket, there may be some ability to follow basic commands, recovery of eye opening and return of sleep and walking patterns, and postural reflex movement. There will be little, if any, evidence of meaningful response to environment, little or no language function, double incontinence, and the need for full-time nursing care. For this, you could expect to receive anything from £224,800 right the way up to £322,060. I'd like to emphasise that this is just for the injury alone and doesn't include any other expenses. Those may be added onto the compensation, which should mean that your claim could be larger. Then for moderately severe brain damage, the injured person will be very seriously disabled. There will be substantial dependence on others and a need for constant professional and other care. You could expect to receive anything from £174,620 right the way up to £224,800, then moderate brain damage. In cases where death occurs for unrelated reasons within a short period of the accident, a lower sum will be awarded. However, some front-loading is appropriate. For a young adult claimant suffering paraplegia, where death occurs within about 2 years, an award of around £39,330 is appropriate. You could expect to receive anything from £34,330 right the way up to £174,620. Then for less severe brain damage, in these cases the injured person will have made a good recovery and will be able to take part in normal social life and return to work. There may not have been a restoration of all normal functions, so there may still be persisting problems such as poor concentration and memory or disinhibition of mood, which may interfere with lifestyle, leisure activities and future work prospects. You could expect to receive anything from £12,210 right the way up to £34,330, Once again, I just want to emphasize that these figures are solely for the injury alone. They don't include anything else like care costs or any other expenses that may be incurred because of the accident. Then finally onto minor brain or head injury. In these cases, brain damage, if any, will have been minimal. The level of the award will be affected by the following considerations. 1. The severity of the initial injury. 2. The period taken to recover from any symptoms. 3. The extent of continuing symptoms. And 4. The presence or absence of headaches. The bottom of the bracket will reflect full recovery within a few weeks. You could expect to receive anything from £1,760 right the way up to £10,180.
I'd like to emphasise that these figures are the amounts that you may receive solely as an award for the injury itself, and does not include the amount of any loss of income from time off work or any expenses you've incurred or may incur as part of your compensation sum, which means that the amount of your claim is likely to be larger. Once again, if you found this video helpful, we'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, as this will help us see what type of content people find helpful. Thanks.
Of course, the circumstances of each incident are never the same, and whether or not you believe you have a valid claim, it's always advisable that you speak to an expert on the matter. So if you'd like further assistance, we are personal injury claim specialists. We offer free, friendly advice on no-win, no-fee compensation claims, so there's not a penny to pay if you lose. Get the maximum compensation that you deserve. We're rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, and we have specialist solicitors with up to 30 years experience. It'll only take just a couple of minutes for our team, who'll be happy to answer any questions you may have to help establish whether or not you have a valid claim. Call now on 0800 652 7676 or visit our live chat service at legalexpert.co.uk. Don't forget to subscribe, as we'll be uploading helpful videos just like this one on a regular basis. You can also check out one of our recommended videos or head over to legalexpert.co.uk, where you can read community questions on our forum, get free advice from our live chat, read articles and seek assistance for compensation on a no-win, no-fee basis with your personal injury claim.